Hey guys, so this is what I've created today. I didn't have time to put on a white sweater and like furry cap on, but what I've done is like a cold makeup that you guys see on Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. I mean, we don't see on TikTok, but we get that that's the trend that we see everywhere because Kylie Jenner did it, and that's what everyone is doing. And I thought if it's a trend, I might as well make a tutorial. So there are some trials and error in this, but this is the simplest Indian form of cold makeup look I've come up with, and I like it. What do you guys think? It's very simple makeup. It's just, look at this. There is no powder, there is no contour. It's very quick too. I'm going to show you how to make homemade liquid blush, everything. So make sure to watch the full video. So first I'm going to check a few pictures on the internet. It's very fair skin, so I'm not going to use like a tan or dark skin foundation. I'm going to use just my own skin tone. Pink, obviously really pink blushes on apple of the cheeks, nose and forehead and under eye, everywhere. Organix Mantra. This is the rose water that I really like. I think this is a dupe of Kama Ayurveda rose water. Let me show you. Ingredient list is just one thing: 100% pure Hydra Kanuj rose water. This print is not very good, but it smells amazing, and I think this is definitely a dupe of Kama Ayurveda, which is like double of this price. I'm going to use my favorite moisturizer for winter dry skin season, and this is Emolin. This is something all the dermatologists recommend if you have really dry skin. I don't, but in winter I prefer this cream. Also, this is like 350 rupees or so. I get this much, very little amount. Once that is done, we're gonna move on to makeup, but I'm gonna wait for like 5 minutes so my skincare is absorbed and I don't want my makeup to mix in with my skincare. I'm definitely going to use a pore filling primer. This is a silicone one. This is Nykaa Prep Me Up. Pick up any silicone based primer or basically any primer that does the job when it comes to pore filling, so it will kind of minimize the look of the pores, and that's what I'm gonna do with Nykaa. I'm gonna take like this much, like pea size amount. I'm gonna take 2 of my finger. I'm gonna spread it and I'm gonna dab it on the areas I know I have enlarged pores. It's not a skincare product. It's going to give you temporary effect, and you want this because especially for cold makeup look, people have really good skin. Probably because all the teenagers are doing that trend, but yeah. And then we want glowy skin. I already have pretty glowy skin nowadays because tretinoin. I have a video. I already recorded my skincare routine video, AM and PM both, with tretinoin. And if you want to know what kind of Indian skincare product that you can use with tretinoin, make sure to watch that video. Bobbi Brown foundation, some on back of my hand, like this much, and I'm gonna take highlighter, liquid highlighter, and this is in rose gold highlight shade, which is perfect for winter. So you're going to mix this two, and when you're mixing on your hand, you kind of can tell if these two products are going to sit well on your face or not, because if they're not mixing well on your hand, you can tell these are not two product from the same base. Like one of might be from oil based and one might be from water based, and they might not work good together. So this is a really good idea to mix them on your hand first. I'm gonna take a stiffling brush and I'm gonna take it like this, and I'm gonna apply it like this. Let me. I don't have to work quickly because this foundation doesn't set without powder, and that's why I chose this foundation, because it just so skin like. If I didn't have dark circle, you wouldn't be able to tell if I have foundation on left. And I'm gonna take some more and go very lightly on my neck. make sure you do your ears because look at my ears, they look red and my face is pale. So next step is to do any color correction. You can do this before your foundation, but look at this, now it's very clear where I need color correction, which is under my eyes. It's a concealer stick, I don't know, this is from Purple and this is in the shade That Crazy Shopping Spree number 9, and this is a perfect shade for my dark circle, which is slightly or like 2 shades darker than my actual skin tone, but it works for color correction. Look, and I'm also going to apply it on my eyelid as well. I have packed 219 concealer brush and I'm gonna start dabbing it. It's very creamy concealer stick, so you don't have to hurry up and blend it, you can like take your time. This is perfect formula for everyday as well because it doesn't feel like very drying liquid concealer kind, and you don't want too much drying product on your eyes, so that's why I am using it as under eye concealer as a color corrector, and then I'm gonna go over with a liquid concealer on top of this. Okay, so this kind of makes it look normal. Now what I'm gonna do is, before my concealer, I'm gonna go in with my foundation again, which is very little left on here. So, and why I'm applying foundation here instead of a concealer is because the concealer I'm going to use is too bright for my face, very light. This is in the shade Ivory 03. This is from Belora Paris. If concealer is too bright, it's going to look gray. That's why I'm going to do a layer of foundation, very light layer, so it kind of, you know, has like a little bit of transition. As you can see in the reference video, they all have really bright under eyes, and that's how you're gonna make that pink pop on your face. So you're gonna apply a lot of pink on your face, that's why you need the light concealer. And we're gonna do something we used to do back in 2020, which was lift your eye like this. We all learned this from Robert Walsh. It's supposed to like lift up your face, but I don't think it does much in that regards. What it does is kind of just provides you a little bit of coverage, in particular this area. With the same brush, 219 pack, I'm gonna pack and pack. This concealer is so lightweight and it doesn't have coverage, it's very light coverage too. So this is perfect concealer for layering. So if you're someone who's like, I don't need much coverage, I just need like a little bit of color correction on daily basis, then you can get this concealer in your shade. I'm not sure if many shades are available in this brand. This brand is pretty shady. I like their skincare, but yeah, for makeup I think they're very new in the market. But look, now there are no dark circles and I didn't even apply concealer all over, I just applied here. Now you see why I applied foundation there. It makes sense now. And I'm not gonna apply any powder blush today. As you can see, for winter look we want like a someone who has just put on Boro Plus and came out in sun. That's what we want, but we also want our face to be pink. So I'm going to apply this cream blush. This is in the shade Goosebumps and this is from Recode Lip and Cheek Tint. Sheer too, let me show you. Packaging is just terrible, very cheap packaging. Look at this, and you get some information here, but yeah, let me show you the coverage first. See, it's very sheer and very natural, which is perfect for every day, and it smells like chocolate. But because we want like very prominent blush, we're gonna make blush. I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer again on back of my hand like this. Pick pink lipstick, liquid lipstick, which is not very drying because we want this blush to work and we want some time to place it. So we're going to take like this much, but look how pretty this is turning out to be. I'm gonna move my hair and I'm gonna I'm going to make sure that I don't apply on too far up on my nose, because people are applying on down below when they're cold, and that's where you get like red. But I have a habit of applying on far too up on my nose. Dab, 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 dab. The shade is just so perfect for winter, isn't it? I made the perfect shade. If you buy this as an eyeshadow all the time, this is NY Bay All I Want for Love shade. Look at this. It blends beautifully. You can take your time, and this is a terrible product for actual lipstick. It's a lipstick, but I always use it as eyeshadow or blush. They have amazing shade range too. Most of the lipstick shade in that range looks like a blush shade, so you can buy it. It's very affordable. It's like 100 rupees for lipstick, and I totally use that as a blush, so very good investment. I'm gonna wipe that off, wipe that product off, and I'm gonna take oh my god, if you feel like it's too much, go in with a clean brush, clean it up. I'm cleaning it from the top part because that's where I want very little coverage. That dark shade, lipstick shade, I applied most of it on over here, and this light shade I'm applying mostly on the front part, and that kind of gives you like contour, natural blush. Eyeshadow brush, like this is from Wet n Wild, a random brush like this, flat brush like this, and I'm gonna do my lip. The same product that I have on my brush, I'm not going to take extra. I'm going to apply it on bottom lash line. I'm not going to be very careful about this. It's fine if it's not very thin line. I want it to be like very natural. See, look at this side, look at this side. This looks like blush has been blended out to my eyes, which I didn't do, but it gives you that kind of illusion. So some people have very prominent eyeshadow, like sharp eyeliner, eyeshadow, everything. Some people have highlighter in the inner corner, and some people only have mascara. But looking at Kylie and some of the famous TikTok, I think I'm gonna do bottom for just for that Indian look. Oh man, what? Okay, the shade black, and it's called All That She Wants Khol Kajal. Oh, it goes on waterline pretty nice. Okay, it bleeds. I'm applying it only on waterline, but it kind of bleeds down below somewhat, so make sure you don't apply too much because it's going to spread. And because it's a cold makeup, we absolutely have to do soap brows or gel brows, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna use soap because I'm cheap. Rose water or water, do whatever you spoolie like this. Making me look like I'm cold. Look at this and look at this. My hair is not behaving today.